Hi everybody, this is Kim with Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. I am, excuse me just a minute, I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and as my name of my, well, it's my Facebook page, Kim's Creations and Card Ministry, I do make cards and send good cheer and happiness to people who need it. And but I also have my creations anyway, and recently I've gotten interested in junk journaling, using scrap pieces of paper, envelopes, old file folders, which is what I have right here, and repurposing them into new things. Today is October the 18th, 2024. It's 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm in upstate South Carolina. So October is getting near on in, and I've been wanting to do a fall / Halloween journal. I know I've got some other projects I've been on, and I said I'm going to do with y'all, and I am, but I want to get started on this. So I figured I'd just go ahead and do a video and show you what I'm working on. So I took a file folder, just an old-fashioned file folder, and I cut it down. I believe it's 6 by 9, and then I left the folder spine. So, but from here to here is the 6. So when you take a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, standard copy paper, and fold it in half, it will work and fit inside the journal when you fold it in half. So I'll probably put in 2 signatures in here, possibly three signatures of maybe 8 to 10 pages each, to make this journal. I've got a collection of things that I'm planning on using in it, but I needed to go ahead and get started on doing something with it. So that's why I'm here today. So I've got this cut and ready to go. Now I'm going to work on a collage, because this isn't very, it's a little bit flimsy. So I got a piece of cardstock, and this is not like a top grade cardstock. It's a medium grade. It's one I got at one of the box craft stores. So it's not a super heavy cardstock, but when I put it on here with some collage papers on it, it will make this a bit more sturdy. And then I'll also be putting a piece on the inside. I'll probably totally cover it on the inside to give it some more thickness and some stability. And then I'll probably take, so these are the scraps left over from the file folder. What I'll probably do is reinforce this spine a couple times with the extra pieces of file folder also. So, but when I get ready to do that, I'll come back in and show you all that. But today I'm focusing on getting my collage done. I'm thinking of using this. It's an old piece of designer paper with this moon. I think it's really pretty because we're having like this super moon thing going on right now. And using this piece in my on the cover, along with putting that as part of the collage kind of a thing, and putting it on the cover. We'll see how it goes. So that's really what I'm working on tonight. Let's pull over some of these scraps. I've just torn some assorted scraps. I pulled some out that I had from some other that I had previously. Like I've got some baggies here with scraps that I had put aside to use in collages. So let's see, let me pull out. I pulled out some little pictures, so they'll just kind of get scattered through the book, through the page as well. Turn one that way. Okay, and some music pages. And some book pages, and then some of these scraps from different, I'm sorry, designer paper. My brain wasn't functioning well. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna just get started and starting to glue some of these things down. I was thinking though, when I pulled this piece out, I think I want to do a little bit of, not all the pieces, but some of the pieces. I think I want to use my sponge dauber and some brown ink on the edges. So I'm going to pull out my old soft suede. It's an old retired Stampin' Up color that I use sometimes. I also use some of those, I think they're Tim Holtz inks. Yeah, sometimes I'll use these. They're actually by Ranger, which I think is part of the Tim Holtz line. And sometimes I'll use them on my pages as well. But this one, I wanted to go ahead and grunge it up just a little bit. And I'm going to stand up every once in a while, make sure my camera is in, you know, that I'm in the page here, and not get out of, I'm just going to do a couple of these while I've got my dauber out here. I don't need to do all of them, but also, so I'll just pull this back down here while I'm putting some ink on some of these. So anyway, my Facebook page is Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. It's KIM''S and then Creations with the K. So you can find me on Facebook there. I've got an Instagram. I haven't been on it in forever. I need to go on there. I'm trying to do a better job of posting on social media. Let's see, May, June, July. Last 6 months have been kind of challenging. I lost my real job, my day job, the one that I actually made money doing. Lost it, but there's been a lot going on with my mom and dad, and I've been helping kind of get their yard in order, their house in order a little bit, although that'll be happening more with the colder weather coming in. Mostly spent time in their yard. But then we got hit with medical issues, and Hurricane Helene did some damage, mostly just to the yard, but left mom and dad without electricity for 10 days. It's just been challenging. Mama had a little medical procedure done, and all summer she's been dealing with not feeling good. And then so finally we decided to go ahead and have the little medical procedure done that hopefully at some point will help her feel better. So far the jury's still out on that. But anyway, so I'm going to try to do a better job with this, and then my unemployment's going to be running out soon, so probably going to have to find another real job so I can pay the bills. But anyway, if you'd like to order from me through Stampin' Up, I do have, I do get a little money off of that. It usually kind of gets just regenerated into purchasing new up-to-date products, stamps, and some of the newer papers and things that come in. But if you order and you don't already have a demonstrator, and you want to look me up, Kimberly O'Brien, you can find me under Find a Demonstrator on their StampinUp.com. I think I'm getting ready to have a cat jump up here. And then if you order less than $150, I'll post a host code. I got to go get one. I said I was going to do that 2 days ago. A new host code to put on that you can use if you spend less than $150. And then I'll get credit for that to get some items that I can give away. And so I'm going to do a better job with advertising that sort of stuff. All right, here we go. So basically, I've just decided that every time I work on a project, I might as well video it and then just put it out there. And hopefully I'll get more people to visit my page and give me a thumbs up. Make comments if you like what I'm doing, or if you are interested in learning more, or there's something you'd like to see. Just leave me comments. The best way to reach me is if you've got questions, or want help with an order, or help with figuring out how to do something. The best thing to do is to text me at 864-752-5688. There is Sophie. She's over here in the corner, but getting kind of curious. Ivy is getting ready to jump up here. There she is. They, it's funny. I've been in here they came in here when I first started working tonight, and then they disappeared. Now they hear me talking, and they come back. So, yeah. All right, babies. Watch out now. Go get in your little box. Go sit in your little box, please. Thank you. Go do that. And they're funny. They're quite a mess, my babies. You're blocking my light, darling. You're blocking the light. People can't see when you're blocking my light. So I just use a glue stick to glue these down. Sometimes I go back over. I'll go back over them with some Mod Podge. I did that on the wrong side. I wanted the print. Oh well. Now it's a picture. Hey babies. Okay. And I don't know if I'll go over it with Mod Podge this time or not. I might just want to leave it kind of rustic looking, since I'm doing a fall/Halloween journal. I've really got some cute things to put in this journal, so I wanted to go, I've been wanting to get started on it for a while, so I'm excited about it. And I haven't been excited about crafting in a while. I've just had so much on my plate and kind of been stressed out and depressed and other things that I haven't really felt a whole lot like doing anything. But now I'm finally getting excited about doing some things. So just try to get on a schedule and start doing some things. So we've been painting. We've hired painters to come paint my mom and dad's house. I think it was last painted. See, my oldest daughter is 42. I remember painting when I was pregnant with her. So there you go. I think that's how long it's given since the trim on my mom. They have a brick house, but they have a front porch. They have windows, the old windows. I don't think it has been painted, seriously painted, since when I was pregnant with her. There might have been somebody that did a little bit of painting on the seems like maybe somebody painted the columns on the porch, but to give it a complete painting, because the like, I can't remember what you call it when you go up on the roof and then there's extra layer, the way the roof lays off, and so then you've got your roof, and then so this part over here would need to be painted, this part sticking up. So I'm pretty sure that hasn't been painted in 42 years. So anyway, so we're getting their house painted, and the guys that are out there working are really they're very thorough. They're doing a good job, from what I can tell. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be finishing up probably early part of next week, and then maybe I can get back on it, because they're staying out there all day, and I kind of need to be there a good bit of the time that they're there. And I mean, like, they're not leaving until like 7, till dark, basically. So I'm getting over there at 9 o'clock in the morning, make sure they're in the house, you know, that they can get into the garage because they're working, painting the garage. And then, oh, I didn't put that where I wanted it. Oh, let me put that right there. And then staying, you know, so I can make sure everything gets closed up when they leave. I left for a little while today so I could go get my exercise class, which I desperately need to be continuing my exercise because it helps with my, it helps me stay, it's okay. It was just the heater beeping, babies. I got a little space heater in here and it started beeping and the cats were like, "Ooh, what was that?" It helps with the stress. If I can get to my exercise class, it helps with stress considerably. So that's really important that I'm continuing to get to exercise class at least 3 days a week. And so that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I missed one day this week. I guess I missed. Was that this Monday? Oh man, it's been a long week. I think that was this Monday. I missed going to that, but it was still warm enough for me to go to the pool Monday at the Y. They have a heated outdoor pool that's going to be open for a few more days, and so it was warm enough to go Monday. The rest of the week though, it's been 30s in the mornings. So no, I'm not. I'm not going when it's that cool to the to swim. So, but when it but it's supposed to warm back up again tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. So I think they're staying. I think they're staying open on the outside, open and through Wednesday maybe or through Tuesday. So I'm going to try to swim every day because I love swimming outside. It just feels so good to be out in that, in the sunshine and swimming, getting the exercise in the sunshine. So you double up the exercise and the vitamin D. So, yeah, it's something I want to try to do. So, yeah, because tomorrow's Saturday. And if it's supposed to warm up to like the mid 70s, and I can go as long as it gets up to 72 or so. When I'm there and I get out of the water, then I'm good because it's warm enough that I can dry off pretty quickly and then get warm in the sun. So I'm hoping to go tomorrow afternoon and then again Sunday afternoon and Monday afternoon and Tuesday afternoon for however long they keep the pool open. And then they're going to move they'll move the pool. They'll move it to the they put a big old bubble on it, and then it will be an indoor pool for the winter until like mid-April, and then they'll open it back up again to the outside. I mean, I'll swim outside too, inside too, but I prefer to swim outside. And then I'll have to start being a little bit more serious, I guess, about finding another job. Not that I haven't been serious. I have applied for a couple jobs that I was really interested in, but I didn't get called for an interview or anything. But I got a couple things I'm working on, hoping to get another job. A lot of my career has been in like office work, answering phones, just administrative work, spreadsheets, or customer service, or answering the phones. Trying to think what else. Some accounting, some accounts payable, some accounts receivables, processing orders, things like that. That's what I've been doing for the last several years. I did teach for a few years. I was certified music teacher, and I did apply for assistant kindergarten teacher position, but I didn't get called for an interview for that either. But that's something I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being a teacher assistant in a kindergarten class if another one of those happens to come available. And then what's the other thing? I actually wouldn't mind changing careers. I've kind of thought about being a dog groomer. So I'm talking to my groomer that grooms my little puppy, Brody. He's a Maltese. I've been talking to them a little bit about possibly like interning with them and going into being a dog groomer. So that's a possibility that's out there. The other thing I've thought about doing, although I haven't put any serious inquiries into this yet, but I'm kind of thinking a little bit about maybe being a bartender. But I think I might rather work with the dogs than the people. I don't know. Yeah. So just I mean, I'm still going to be getting my widow's benefit. I started drawing that the year I was able to start drawing that the year I turned 60. So I did that, started drawing that. And, but right now I can't live off of that. I can't pay my bill. Let me rephrase it. I can't pay my bills with that because I've got some debt I need to pay off, you know, and, I got to get that done so I can officially retire at some point. I don't feel like I can retire when I owe money, except for maybe my house. But so I need to look into something like that. Now, you know, it'd be nice to get a full-time job with benefits and all the pleasantries to go with it. But if I can't get that, you know, at the very least, get something that, you know, get the part-time. And then if I'm making whatever the amount is that you can make before you have to pay the penalty on the Social Security, which is somewhere around $22,000. So if I can get a job making about that much money, either that or get a job where I'm making good enough money and getting benefits and all that. So it's just a lot of things to consider, really. So if you're a praying kind of person, or just like to send good vibes, I'd appreciate your good thoughts and prayers if that's something that you do. Help me figure things out over the next couple of months. The other thing I have to deal with is that, so my dad has somebody come stay with him from the VA. The veterans, they send him help a few hours a week. And but my mother says she doesn't need any help. But they're not there to help her. They're there to help my dad, take care of my dad. And she says, I can take care of Daddy. And yes, she can. But I feel like, you know, he's not been getting all his medicine when he's supposed to get it. And I mean, there's just little things here and there. I just would feel better if there was somebody there. I mean, especially if I'm going back to work, I need somebody there when I can't be there, you know. I was trying to find out, I had heard that you could get, that the VA now lets family members take care of veterans. However, Dad would have to qualify. So right now, he does not qualify. So I'm looking into getting him qualified. If I can get him qualified, and that's, yeah, so that's something I really need to work on too. If I can get him qualified for the benefits, then I can apply for that again. So, but when I applied for it the first time, she said, I can't remember what it's called, but something I have to do to get him, like they have to show that some of his problems that he has was because something that happened to him while he was in the service. Like he had, you know, got hurt, but he didn't serve like in a war. He was stateside during the Korean War. So, that doesn't get him the service. But he worked in the motor pool or whatever. He was responsible for maintenance and stuff on vehicles and things like that. And, you know, he was inhaling fumes and loud noises. So he now has problems breathing. He has COPD. It's possible that some of those things that he was exposed to during his service contributed to him having the COPD and requiring him to be on the oxygen, and him having trouble breathing, and needing somebody to care for him to make sure he's getting his medicine when he's supposed to, and that sort of thing. So if we can get that processed, and that gets him qualified, he has to be like 70% qualified, then I can apply again for being his caregiver. I mean, I'd rather be his caregiver than paying somebody else to be his caregiver. I mean, it makes sense to me. You know, and I'm doing a lot of it already anyway. So we'll just see. You know, maybe that'll work out too. So as these painters get finished up and free up a little bit more of my day, I mean, I try to do is just like the paperwork just keeps coming and coming and coming, and I can't seem to ever get caught up. But maybe maybe I'll be able to get something with that worked out. Hopefully. And just like I said, we're just dealing with one day at a time and hoping things are going to work out. I need like a scrap piece of paper. I just use this, I guess, because I'm running out of places to lay my stuff down and glue it without messing up what I'm wanting to glue. Oh, I need to use that number somewhere. All right, move you guys up here. I'll use you in a minute. I think I was getting ready to do this. All right. So I don't know if you recognize this scrap. It's kind of hard to recognize, maybe. This little red and white with the dots. That was a Chick-fil-A placemat. Yep. Chick-fil-A placemat. I used one there. I was going to use this one right here, I think. Yep. You take a look-see. Make sure I'm in video still. Yep. Seems to be still in the video. I think I'm going to stick that 527 right there in that little square. So I got my artistic trading cards in the mail today. I actually got them mailed off on time. I believe that I don't think they were due till next week unless I wrote it down in my calendar wrong. So if that's the case, mine actually are probably going to get there on time unless they get held up by the mail again. It was crazy how long it took me to get my stuff last time. Just crazy. Some more music notes. Where do I want to put these? So I could put them. No, that's too close to that. I'll put them up there. And so I think I showed y'all where I was working on the backgrounds for my mushroom artistic trading card project. I got those finished. I'm gonna try to post. I think I have figured out how to actually put pictures on my YouTube channel, but I'll post them. I'm hoping to do this. I'm hoping I'm having some time this weekend to get some stuff done. Post those on my Facebook page and on the I think it's under the communications tab on the YouTube that I can put things. So that's what I'm hoping to get that done. Put that there so I can post some pictures and then get a couple of these videos uploaded. Yep. Trying to get things done. So a little bit here, a little bit there. Oh, here's another one of these little pictures. I can put it right here, maybe right here. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, it's awful close to that other one, but yeah. Maybe bring it down. I'll bring it down right there. I'll do that. So, yeah, I wish I could play music while I'm doing this, but apparently YouTube doesn't like you put music. Although, if I can figure out how to edit, I think I can use, there's certain music I could use, but I got to figure out, I haven't figured out how to edit these videos before I put them on there. I think you have to go through some kind of editing software. There's so many things that I need to learn. Find the time to learn. Put that one there. I think I might just use half of it. This. But learn how to do that. But if anybody's listening and can help me with that, that would be awesome. Let me learn how to do stuff like that. I had some more. You know what? I think I'm going to pull some of this in here. It's a little bit different color. Let me do. I'm going to cut. See if I can get it to. The Stampin' Up makes really nice designer paper. It's a little thicker than a lot of the designer papers that are out there. So it's a pretty good quality paper. It makes it a little bit more difficult to tear though. But I really enjoy these papers though. I'm going to put one right there. Let's do. I think that'll work. Right there. Okay. Trying to think. It seems like, oh, is that still going on? There was 30% off on the Close to My Heart stuff. I can't remember if that sale's still going on or not. Hadn't had a chance to get onto the Stampin' Up website since early this week, and I don't remember. Woo, I'm tired. Sorry about that. Something else I need to figure out. Let's do this. There's my sweet kitties over there laying in the basket or the box. So I have they like, you know, have cats. They like boxes and baskets and things like that to lay in. So they like to lay on this little box lid on my desk. being sweet. I wonder if I can get them in the video. Let's see if I can flip it to show them. Okay, let's see. Ooh, can sort of get them in there. So that's Ivy. She's like licking on Sophie. They're so precious. They're so precious when they're not getting into all my stuff. Oh, yes. I do love them, though. I really do. Oh, my goodness. And Brody is over there. I think he's over there sleeping a little bit on the floor back behind me. He's got a little bed that I keep in here under the table. He likes to go back there to sleep. So let's put this here. It's a little odd shape, but that's okay. So I'm trying to get some of these other colors. Oh, here's some of this. I'm going to put another piece of this in here. I'm going to put that there, but I'm trying to decide what I want to put right there. Maybe I could, is that going to be, would that be big enough, thick enough? Put it right up on the edge. I think it will just fit. I think it will just fit. My dauber. There's my dauber. Okay. Hey, baby. Did you not like, you didn't like Ivy licking on you, baby? You didn't like that? You want me? Here, I'll pull this out. You can lay right here if you want to. You can lay there. Oh. Yeah, it took Ivy a little while to like Sophie, but she eventually warmed up to her. Oh, when I first brought Sophie home, though, oh, Ivy was not a happy kitty. She was mad at me. And at the time, I was keeping my son's dog, too, Harley. And so she usually didn't care about Harley, but all of a sudden, she became friends with Harley, and she ignored me and the new kitty, Sophie, for like 10 days. And then when Harley left and went back home, she became friends with me again. And then over time, she started liking Sophie. So I'm so glad that she likes Sophie now. Sophie's really a sweet kitty too. Okay, now what'd you do? Oh yeah, the blue. I'm gonna put some more of this blue somewhere. Maybe, will it fit there? If I turn it this way, it'll work. Okay, put that one up there. So a lot of times when I do these collages, I make them with mostly just like neutral things. But I wanted to go ahead and pull some like fall color in on this one. I hadn't totally figured out what I'm doing yet with this. But I'll figure it out as I go. Figure it out as I go. This is starting to look pretty. Let's see. Put that right there, maybe. Or there. Right there. I think I might put it right there. Actually, I'm going to slide it over and put it here. Put it right here. And that way I'll just need to put something small right there. Okay, and let's see, what else do I have? some of the pieces that I have, I'm going to put on top. So I'm not like these pieces. I'll lay them like on top of something. So I'm not putting them in yet. I hadn't used this. I should use it. Maybe I'll put it right here. Like that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't need the whole piece. I'll cut it off. Let it hang off a little bit. Go. Alrighty, I'll put you right here. Go. I'll run that so it doesn't stick to my little mat here. I hadn't used this graph paper yet. Let me get it a little grungy. I don't have much ink left on my dauber there. Let me get some more. So now Stampin' Up! Makes some little ink daubers that are really nice, that I like to use a lot. I just didn't have one handy right now, so I'm using this one. It's like one of those Rangers. It's through Tim Holtz stuff. It came from the box store, but you can get them online. I've seen a lot of their stuff on Amazon. I'm sure there's some other places you can order it. Oh, and I do like using them for big stuff too. These little daubers are pretty cool for some big stuff. Let's put this down here, at least part of it. I think I'll do it like right through there. Okay, tear it right here. Whoops. See what time we get to be, because I probably need to cut this off and get it too long. And then I can come back, I can finish it and come back and show you the finished piece, and we can go to step 2 with it and what I'm going to do with it. So let me get a couple more pieces glued down here, and then we'll cut it off, and I'll do a second video on this. Let's see, what else do I have? I need to put some more of this. I think I'm going to put it right here to separate some of those newsprint pieces. Put it like, I think I'll take it to there. Actually, I ought to put something there first. What will I put there first? I will put just a piece of this. Oh, it has a number. I'll use the piece that has the number. Do that. Okay. I should have used the other side, but that's okay, because the number was a better location than this one is, but it's fine. All right, and then this can go. I think I'll do it right there, so it's not lined up with that other stuff too much. Let it run off the edge right here, but I don't want to cover up my little number there. I'll do that. So this is almost finished. You kind of got an idea of what we're doing here with the collage. I will come back and show you the finished collage, and then what I do with it next. So anyway, again, this is Kim with Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and creator of all kinds of fun crafts. I really like collage. Collage is very relaxing. And I've gotten to where I really like doing watercolor stuff too. It's also very relaxing. And so I'll be back. I hope you all have a great evening and a wonderful weekend. And maybe I'll be doing a live sometime this weekend. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you soon. Thumbs up.